I love how many really smart people I have who subscribe to Breakthrough Marketing Secrets and to my BTMS Insiders training, and who contribute to the conversation in ways where it just adds so much value. So the reason that I'm bringing that up is because yesterday I released a video on copywriting royalties for email copywriters. And I came up with all the reasons why, like, the particular copywriter who was writing about this, it may actually not be a good idea for them to ask for royalties on becoming like a not staff, but a retainer email copywriter. And so one of my subscribers, Brian Woodruff, responds. And Brian, he goes by the numbers coach and helps businesses figure out their numbers, both the front end and the back end, like how to make more money, how to keep more of what you make. And that's what he goes by today. And yet I also know him from a completely different perspective. I know him as the guy behind the scenes on a couple different Perry Marshall projects, including the 80-20 power curve, which is talked about in Perry's 80-20 sales and marketing book. And so Brian's a really smart guy, has a engineering and software development background, but also a marketing background, and just really smart all around. I met him at actually a boardroom event for the first time. So anyways, Brian brings this to my attention about copywriting royalties, and specifically about this guy who says, oh, well, there's 150,000 people on this list and I want to be able to earn royalties writing emails for this guy as a copywriter. And Brian said that I kind of danced around one additional but really important point, and he's right. And so I wanted to share that with you. So what Brian says is that even if this guy's copy's good, even if it pulls and gets people to click and gets people to go to the sales page, and he really deserves some kind of pay for performance compensation, whether that's royalties or whatever, if the rest of this guy's marketing, if the rest of this guy's funnel sucks, it doesn't matter how good the email copy is. And that could be a downside on trying to negotiate some kind of pay for performance on email copywriting. So just think about this. This particular client, okay, maybe they have a list of 150,000, but what happens, and I've been here, especially earlier in my career, I've been here, done that. I know that list size does not equal profitability or list quality or revenue or response or even emails delivered. List size is largely actually an irrelevant number, largely, because you could have a list that is tiny, but it is all the best buyers in the world for your product or service, and you could be making bank. I'm not going to throw a specific number, but tiny list making bank because you have super targeted list, super targeted buyers for a super targeted offer. And in fact, with the right offer, you could make millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars with one buyer, right? So one buyer and the right offer, and you could make a fortune. 150,000 people on an email list that are basically feeling like they're being spammed, and they feel like the offer that's being put in front of them is irrelevant. You could make $0, right? So there are so many factors that were not included in the original question, which was all about this like, hey, this person has a big list and I'm excited and I'd like to be able to write emails for them and charge a fee plus royalty. Does that work? Well, it might work, right? And that was kind of my point of yesterday's video. It might work. You might be able to charge a fee. They might be willing to charge a royalty if what you're doing is a significant enough driver of sales, meaning there's not a whole bunch of other stuff beyond the emails that's actually driving sales. And it might work from that side, or you might be able to write those emails and get some kind of performance bonus based on the performance of the emails. But ultimately, your success, if you limit yourself to, hey, I only write in this format, your success is dramatically limited by everything else that's going on around your copywriting, and that stuff is outside of your control if you're trying to limit yourself by format. And so for me, like, I mean, yet another reason why I charge the big bucks and I get paid what I do, and it's so easy for me to negotiate royalties, is because I control all of those different elements. And I do, I do any number of different things that are designed to take all the assets that are in place. For example, a big email list, take all the assets that are in place and find a way to maximize the performance from that. And I'm taking full responsibility based on the conversion systems that I create. I'm taking full responsibility for the revenue generation success. And if you can do that, like, that's when you get those royalties, right? But if you're not taking full responsibility, meaning you're saying, hey, I just want to be an email copywriter, then then you really aren't earning royalties, and you are leaving a lot of your success up to the chance and the circumstance of everything going on around what you do. And so I thought that was brilliant insight from Brian. I really appreciated him throwing that in there and helping round out the different perspectives that I'm coming at this total answer from. And, it was a great insight. So I decided that I would share it with you. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Let me know. What else did I miss? Also, how valuable did you find this on a 1 to 10 scale, and why? Like, what was your biggest takeaway? What's your action item? How does this give even more nuance to your perspective on earning royalties as a copywriter? Also, tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you, and so the magical algorithms of the internet will share it with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly, and subscribe. Subscribe before you go. You can subscribe here. You can also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, get my daily emails Monday through Friday, including these video episodes and exclusive benefits for email subscribers. My name is Roy Furr. This has been a video episode issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I always aim for that 10 out of 10 value. I hope that I've delivered it here, and I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.